The world has witnessed a major geopolitical shock. The US, which maintained a strong presence in this part of the world, that is in South Asia, over the last 20 years via its occupation of Afghanistan, has left unceremoniously. The Taliban has returned, their fighters armed with heavy weapons handed down by foreign powers through the ages. Social media is awash with pictures of ragtag fighters bearing rocket launchers, sniper rifles, heavy assault rifles, driving American-made military vehicles and other things. Their weapons give away the grand truth behind the country's plight. Afghanistan, the graveyard of empires, has over the centuries become a playground for foreign powers to wage their geostrategic wars, and the cycle of violence that this has fostered has put power squarely in the arms of those who wield the gun, and it has endangered all those, particularly the women, whose cause is not helped in any way by the regressive, oppressive, and downright abominable ideals of the Taliban as the world knows them to be. Even now, a race is most definitely ongoing for filling the vacuum left by the US. While nations like America, France, the UK, and friendly countries that have helped Afghanistan in its development, such as India, are evacuating or closing their embassies or trying to make alternate arrangements whereby personnel aren't put in danger, another lot of countries are keeping their missions open or openly stating that they want to open formal ties with the Taliban. Chief among these is China, which has grown more and more unpredictable and unabashed about its self-interest since the COVID pandemic broke out. Xi Jinping's government said, "The Taliban have repeatedly expressed their hope to develop good relations with China and that they look forward to China's participation in the reconstruction and development of Afghanistan. We welcome this. China respects the right of the Afghan people to independently determine their own destiny and is willing to continue to develop friendly and cooperative relations with Afghanistan." It is a statement that immediately suggests that China views Afghanistan as another outpost for its economic expansionism. And it also confirms that China is A, willing to overlook that power was gained by force, and B, is willing to overlook that the Taliban has among the worst human rights records, one that has no place in this or any other era. Then, leading the pack of countries clearly salivating at the prospect of the Taliban returning is Pakistan. It is no surprise that Imran Khan, whose government and military have been accused of helping the Taliban, the country that harbored Osama bin Laden, that country is clearly thrilled at what's happening. Imran Khan compared it to, and I quote, breaking the chains of slavery, making the Taliban out to be liberators of some sort. Next up, chief among the list of power brokers through the decades, we come to Russia. Before most other countries, Russia declared that it would be keeping its embassy open. Even as the Taliban endangered Kabul, Russia said that we will not go anywhere. As per reports, Russia has been in touch with the Taliban for some time now and has been granted a safe haven in the country. Russian President Vladimir Putin's special representative in Afghanistan has already established contact with the Taliban officials who have taken over the security of the Russian embassy.
And our true strategic competitors, China and Russia, would love nothing more than the United States to continue to funnel billions of dollars in resources and attention into stabilizing Afghanistan indefinitely.
And lastly, we come to the Taliban themselves. Since the US sent them packing into the mountains and the hills, the world has progressed quite a bit. The Taliban, if it even can be considered to be one homogeneous entity, needs the support of foreign governments to legitimize its rule, whether they be China, the US, Pakistan, Turkey, or anyone else. It is for this reason why over the last few days, and even though the peace talks with the erstwhile Afghan government were going on, it appeared to sell a moderated version of its own ethos. The Taliban is trying to convince the people that it has changed, which on the face of it is a positive thing, but then we have no reason to believe them. Given how China, Pakistan, and even perhaps Russia, however, have reacted to its return, there is a chance that the Taliban may not need to change. So where is the geopolitical pendulum going to swing? And what will become of those Afghan people, especially the women, the children, the minorities, who don't have bazookas, who don't have drones, who don't have helicopters captured from old powers? What will happen to them? Only time will tell us.